Hi, it's Legionero back with another video. I would like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and everyone who keeps coming back each time I post a new video. So today I am planning for the week of July 14th through the 20th. Made myself another kit from images that I've made in the past. These images I actually made in Midjourney, and these I made in either ChatGPT or Bing. I can't remember. I made some in both, so I can't remember where these actually came from, but it's either ChatGPT or Bing where I made these two Afro ladies. But I'm loving the color palette on this. I love it. All right. So, let's see. Trying to see what's the best way to put this down. Because I want most of, yeah, I think I like that. Cut this off real quick. All right, so what's been happening? Really the same old, same old. Nothing really new. I think I told y'all in my last plan with me that I was teaching was pretty much my only job now. That was a smooth transition for me. I actually took a leave from the full-time job that I was at, and then I just transitioned into teaching. So that's been going pretty good, I would say. I've had the opportunity to teach more in different classes from when I used to teach previously. Loving that. I love new experiences. I love learning new things. So this has been a great opportunity to be able to teach classes that I haven't taught in the past. Qualified to teach them, but I was just never given the classes. But I am now, so I am enjoying that. I'm filming this Thursday, the 10th. It's my daddy's birthday. Happy birthday, Daddy. Because this weekend I got a lot to do in terms of prep for my classes. Kind of ran into a roadblock. I guess I really wouldn't call it a roadblock, but each 6 weeks we get a new set of students. Some, depending on the class, I may have had the student in another class. But the students I have now, I gotta do a new, or not a new, I need to come up with a different strategy on doing the medical terminology with them, because I just see some trends and I need to just come up with a new strategy. Good students, they are new, so they probably need to get the hang of what they need to do. But this first week of class kind of showed me some things, and I need to tweak some things. So I will be in research mode all weekend. I also need to refresh my memory on a software that we use to teach one of the classes that I'm teaching. So I need to do that. So I'll be busy this weekend with my nose in the books. I do want to work on some AI stuff. I want to be able to squeeze that in too. I specifically want to work on some coloring books. I also want to do some things in Artistly. Talked about Artistly a couple videos back, and I just really haven't had the time to do a deep dive like I want to into the platform. I'm loving it. I think it's well worth the money, especially since it's a one-time cost. And they're going to keep doing updates and stuff to it. So I've been watching people's videos that's been with it since they started. And they always say the amount of updates that they've had done. And it just keeps getting better and better. So definitely want to dive into using that more. And also there's this GPT for coloring books that I want to dive into on ChatGPT that I got. It does some amazing things, so I can't wait to dive into that. So the one thing I have found out about me, and this is something that I've always known, I am very undisciplined. Very undisciplined. So my first class doesn't start until 10:30, right? I will lay in the bed until let's see how I want to do this. I will lay in the bed until it's almost time for me to, probably 45 minutes until it's time for me to start class. I'm really loving these stickers, y'all. And I got to stop doing that. I got to start getting up and moving around and doing things in the mornings. And I don't have to, I'm not a 5 a.m. person. So it doesn't have to be getting up at 5 a.m., doing this, doing that. It doesn't have to be that at all for me. But I do need to start getting up earlier than 9:45. Because I get up at 9:45, take a shower, get dressed. And by the time I do all that, fix my tea, it's time to start my class. So I need to start getting up by in between 6:30 and 7, I'll say. I think that's a good time. Plus, I need to start walking. I need to get in Dragon Con walking shape. Dragon Con is coming in hot. Right? Dragon Con is the end of August, Labor Day weekend. And I need to get in Dragon Con walking shape because it is a lot of walking. And those heels are not your friend. So I need to start getting up in time enough to go for a walk, like 30 minutes. Come back, eat some breakfast or fix some type of smoothie or something. Get dressed. Maybe work on some AI stuff. And then do my classes. And then after my classes, work on some sewing stuff. But it starts with me getting out of the bed. So I need discipline. It's not about motivation. I need discipline. All right, let's see. I really like the setup that I'm using for my for this planner. I like how I can go in and just modify my kits in Canva and just have something nice. I know I've said this, but I am loving this kit. I love the color palette, everything. I am loving this kit. Tuesday and Thursday I have the night class. Monday and Wednesday I don't have a night class. So I try not to do a lot on Tuesday, Thursday. I try to just kind of do my classes and pitter patter around. I try not to go anywhere. That's a little crooked, but it'll be fine. Maybe do something in the sewing room on Tuesday, Thursday. But I'll get it together here soon. Hopefully. That's cricket. So I got some, Amazon had their Prime Day deals. So I got some paper, some different sticker paper to try. I didn't do it with this particular kit, but the HTV Ront, I got their white matte sticker paper that I'm gonna try. They had 100 sheets for $22. It was regular $28. So I'm going to try them and see how I like them. I wish I had to use more dots, but we're here now. Putting down our last label is fine. But I like this. I like this this color palette of this kit. I really, really do. I might use these again. I have done that before. So yeah, I might use this again. Not right now, not anytime soon, but a week later in the year. And I got these quotes. I stopped making washi for the top part. I wanted that a little further up, but I don't know how well this paper comes up, so I'm just gonna leave it be. Yeah, I stopped making washi for the top. I don't really need, or up here. I don't need washi up there. That's crooked, but that's okay. All right, so that is it. This is my spread for the week. Thank you so much for coming along with me and listening to my inner thoughts. All right, I'll see you in the next video.